Yo guys, welcome back to AJ Cars. Now I know what you're thinking, why is this ugly bastard so close to the camera? Well, because I'm recording on my phone because John took the GoPro, so you're gonna have to deal with it. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be giving you a little rundown of why I bought my Cupra R, what I love about it. Well, yeah, exactly that, why I bought the car. Because there's a lot of things that went into the thought of it. I mean, I could have bought something like a GTI or a Golf R or anything of the sort. Any sort of top hot hatch at the moment, but I chose this one, and there is reason behind it. It's not just because it was the cheapest on the market and there weren't many options out there. There was all the options out there and I could have chose any of them, but I did choose this one, and we're going to get into them reasons now. Now guys, straight off the bat, first thing I wanted to say was the look of the car. I mean, I think personally this car is so good looking. Every angle you look at it, it's just very aesthetically pleasing, highly underrated as well. Not a lot of people like the look of them, which I'm not sure why. I think it's maybe because it's got a sort of older look to it, because it is a 12 plate. There is more high tech. The interior on the new cars are a lot nicer. This is a bit old style, but the exterior, especially when you've got kits on them, like you put lowering springs on them, maybe coilovers or something, some side splitters. Obviously I've got the front splitter on it at the moment, which makes it look a bit more aggressive. But just in general, the way the car looks is extremely nice in my opinion. And I know people will say, well, a Golf R looks nicer, because the Golf R's are a lovely looking car. I'm not going to deny that. I had a Golf before, it wasn't an R, but I bought that Golf purely for the fact that it was a really good looking car. So I'm not taking anything away from any of the other cars, because they are very nice cars. However, I still think this car is very, very nice looking. So guys, those of you who don't know much about these cars, this car is actually 265 brake horsepower, I think 350 newton meters and 258 foot-pound of torque. I'm pretty sure it's that. 4-cylinder. It is a 2 litre. Unfortunately, I know John's is, I think it's a 3 litre or a 3.3 or something. I think it's 3 litre, and they're like 335 brake horsepower. So it is like, he's like top tier hot hatch at the moment. This car, it can't really compete with a car like that. I really bought this car because it was different, you know, especially with 265 brake. That's a decent amount. Plus a lot of cars I don't like that are automatic. A Golf R is automatic, and I still think it's a bit nasty to say, but I think Golf R's are boring. I'm sorry, they're autos, they're 4-wheel drive, they're grip lock, they're great on track, but this is front-wheel drive. It's a manual as well. I think manuals are a lot more fun, especially if John's was a manual, that'd be unreal, because he can absolutely send that round corners. But I mean, you still can, but I think manuals are more fun in general. Anyway, yeah, 4-cylinder, 265 manual, very fun to drive. It's got a lot of potential as well. I've seen people with stage 2 plus or even stage 1. They're quick cars. Now guys, moving on to another reason why I did buy this car is the interior. The interior for me is really lovely. Full leathers, they've got the diamond stitching on them, they've got the gloss blacks, wing backs, just little accents like the R symbol here, little touches like that. So guys, moving on to the front, I do really like the front of these. The steering wheel, I am going to get a steering wheel cover. It's going to be a carbon fibre and Alcantara with some white stitching, which will really match the car, quite lovely. The seats again, proper well done. They hold you in your seat very, very well. I like the little stitching they've got here. I've got the little seat belt covers, just like as a little accent, they look quite good. But yeah, the whole interior on these I'm really a big fan of, to be fair. I know they're a bit old fashioned with the front. I mean, a lot of them have digital dashes. This one doesn't have a digital dash. It's got the newer screens. The sat nav's a bit old on these. It doesn't have all the new roads, but you've always got Google Maps or Apple it's not really a problem for me. It does work, but I don't really use it too often. But it's just a really nice interior in my eyes, especially for 2012 car. It's quite up to date. Going round corners, it grips, but if you're in the wet and you really send it round a corner, it just won't grip. So that is possibly down to tyres, which I can get that sorted. But there is also going off the line, it spins like anything, because it's trying to put the power down. It tries, and it does just spin. Again, back to tyres, you can get anti-lift kits for stuff like that. And if it can get the power down, it's a really good car. It's good at handling, but it's just getting to that point of, can you modify the car in a way that you can make it almost a track car, where you can throw it into corners and you know that it's going to hold. It's a sense of safety as well, because when you're new to the car, I've only had this car 6 weeks, like I said, and you're still getting used to the car. You like that extra bit of reassurance that the car's gonna do its job. If you want to go around a corner, you want to know that it's going to hold, and you can do that with these cars. It doesn't take a lot, it's easily done, which is another good thing about this car. Everything you can do to this car is quite simple, because it takes a lot of the stuff off the S3s, the Golf R. A lot of the stuff's the same on these. You can put a lot of the stuff in the engine bay, mounts, everything. I think the majority of it is the same, so it's all out there to be done. It's just at your own discretion when you want to do it. And last but not least, what I will say is the exhaust sounds amazing on these, especially when you drive in, you give it a little bit, you drop a gear, and it screams. It does scream, especially when you catch the gear change just nice. You can hear the turbo. It does sound really good. So guys, that was the Seat Leon Cupra R, a little rundown of why I bought the car. If anyone else is out there thinking about buying one of these cars, I'd say yeah, do it. They're a lot of fun, honest to God. It hasn't disappointed me yet. But anyone's out there thinking about buying one of these cars, that's why you're on the video. Take my advice. I've had this car 6 weeks and I absolutely love the car, so I'd say yeah, buy it. But I will wrap this video up here. I hope you guys did enjoy. Stay tuned for more videos, because me and John will be bringing out some more videos in depth of these cars. We've got a lot of videos planned. Just drop it in the comments. Anything you want to see will help us out a lot. But thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys soon.